Hey y'all, what's going on? Athena Amoeba here. And yes, my hair is blue. It's like a bright blue, and then underneath I got like this teal thing going on. I kind of need to redo the teal, but other than that, I really love it. I actually love having this blue hair. I like it a lot. The only thing I'm concerned about is looking too patriotic with my red glasses. Do you think I look patriotic? Is that what comes to mind? Because that's not the type of person that I am. Let me tell you, no, absolutely not. Other than that, I love it. This is just one of the many changes afoot. As you can see behind me, my closet is empty because I'm moving. I'm moving in like 3 days, and I'm moving to Southern California.
God, that wasn't hyped at all.
I'm moving to San Diego, Southern California. I am excited because it's a new place and a new energy, and getting to kind of throw away all of this stale energy that I feel I've accumulated here, because I've, been kind of going through it since I got here to the Bay Area. But I am hopeful that this next phase of my life will be better and will start to shift for the better. So the things that I'm excited about, obviously moving to a place that's near the beach is awesome. So I am really excited about that. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous about moving to San Diego just because it's not that cheap. California is still really expensive. And I was worried about the job market there, because here in the Bay, it's freaking ridiculously expensive, but at least there's a lot of jobs, like a lot of jobs. So I was just kind of worried about that trade-off. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit more cheap, not that much cheaper, but what's the job market like though, right? So it's like, give and take, and what do you end up with at the end of the day? So that aside, I have been looking at jobs. There are a lot, and I'm just really excited to, like I said, just get into a place where there's some new energy, and honestly, being near the water. I think I'm a Cancer, so I think as a Cancer, living near the water would be like really good and replenishing for me as a water sign. I do have a lot of air energy though, because I'm a Libra rising and an Aquarius moon, so that's why I have all this going on with my brain. It's just like overthinking, mental energy. So I feel so deeply, but it's all rooted in all this mental energy that I have. So that's a whole other story for another day. But that being said, I am excited to move. I'm excited to just start fresh, have a new energy, be near the ocean. I'm honestly excited to look for a new job. I'm excited to hopefully make some more money and make some more steady money, and hopefully, learn something new and have some more stability work-wise and money-wise. There's a couple fields that I'm interested in, including community and property management. So being like the community manager or property manager of an apartment or residential complex, that's appealing to me for the fact that it sounds doable, number one, and number two, they sometimes hook you up with a place to live, so it's like one less expense, so I'm interested in that. I'm gonna look at jobs in that field. And what I'm really interested in lately is social media management, honestly, because I feel like to know in this day and age how to really utilize social media well is such a useful skill, and I don't think that's going to become any less valuable or any less useful in the near future. So that's something I'm really interested in. I'm going to be looking into that as well. I'm also excited because over the last couple of months, even though it's been kind of tumultuous for me financially and mental health wise, I have managed to pay off some debt. So the amount of money that I need to make monthly is less, which will also be really helpful to me. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to, I know I've been saying this, but I do need to prioritize my body and weight loss. And I feel like I haven't because of how stressed I've been. I've just been so stressed out emotionally, literally since I moved to the Bay Area. And honestly before that, but definitely since I've been here. And then I started several efforts since I've been here and had some success, but then the stress would get me, the emotional stress, and I would just, fall back on my coping mechanisms of eating, and of course not exercising. And if you've ever dealt with depression, if you've ever been hit by depression hard, those days when and how it feels when you literally feel like you can't move or don't want to move, or just the weight of everything is on you, you know? So I've had a lot of days like that, and I just hope that, you know, moving to San Diego, having a fresh start, new energy, that a little bit of that will dissipate and I'll have more opportunities to focus on my body. There's several things that I'm interested in. I'm really interested in dancing. I want to get back into dancing, and not in any sort of formal capacity, but just for enjoyment, and just so I can feel connected to my body, and so I can feel comfortable in my own skin. You know, I felt so detached from my body for a while now, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like it at all. And so I feel like dance is a great way to get reconnected with your body, and it's fun, and I've loved dancing ever since I was a kid. So I feel like that could be some activity that I could get into that would help me to move more and hopefully get into better shape. And then of course just eating better, maybe going vegan again. Just a lot of changes that I want to make and that I've been wanting to make, but I've just been so overwhelmed by my kind of like emotional challenges and mental health challenges and struggles. But yeah, I'm just really hopeful that this change will help to create a shift in myself. And the other things I'm excited about is, again, writing. I had started that, but then with like April coming around, a little bit of a depression did hit me this month too, and just deciding, yeah, we're gonna move halfway through the month, it was just like a lot in my brain, because I was like, is this even what I want to do? Like, just a lot of questions that you ask yourself, right? So yeah, once we move and once I get settled in, really start writing every day, I think that would make me happy. And then also, final thing is looking into going back to school for psychology. Honestly, that's something I'm really interested in. I know that I'm kind of seem like I'm all over the place with all these different things that I want to do. But that's why I feel so connected to this pseudonym, if that's the right word, that I've given myself, Athena Amoeba, because amoeba, it's like shape shifting, and it doesn't just have one form, it's just kind of like blah, 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 and that's how I feel, you know. I don't feel like I can be defined by any one thing, and I don't think most people can, but I think it's easier for some people to give off that perception, or to fill certain roles, or to check certain boxes, and for me it's never been easy, like in any capacity, like even in my baseline type of identities with race, ethnicity, social background, and sexual orientation, stuff like that. It's like I don't really fit into a box, you know. So it's like more fill in the blank. It's more like what's going on that day type of thing, you know. So that being said, yeah, I know I've been a hot mess and I've seemed all over the place, but that's because I'm really giving myself the space to pursue what I feel is authentic to me, and to allow myself to figure that out, because we change. When you grow and when you change as a person, I think sometimes you have to give yourself space to figure out what that means, because it's not always so clear cut, you know. And I think sometimes when we don't give ourselves permission to change, to experience, to explore, to fail, to be honest, it can be hindering to our spirit, because that's what we're here to do the most, is to grow, to evolve, to change and transform. And all of us do that in different ways. But if you're not allowing yourself to do it because you're like, no, this is me, identify as this, but you feel like I'm really not fitting into that box anymore, then I would suggest, you know, explore that a little bit. Okay, so I'm not kind of fitting into this thing that I've identified with for a really long time. Why is that? What is it that I'm really wanting? What is it that I'm searching for? What is actually appealing to me? What's in alignment with my values, and who am I authentically, you know? All questions to ask yourself at any time in your life. It's never, I don't think the work is ever done. We're never done growing, we're never done changing, and that comes with its own unique set of challenges. And depending on the circumstances surrounding your life right now, it can be more or less challenging, right? So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna stop babbling, but that's just kind of an update. I'm moving, big changes afoot, all sorts of changes, hopefully. Oh, and last thing, another thing I'm excited about exploring is just getting better at production, making videos, not only with content, like I know, hello, my content needs a huge upgrade, but also with lighting, experimenting with lights, and starting with the cheapest types. I had some recommendations from Mary Hammer Music, so thank you. Check out her channel, by the way, if you have not. She's awesome. And so I really am interested in looking into that lighting. Mics as well. I've seen that there's some like cheap microphones that you could put into your phone, and it even comes with the cute little fuzzy things that you put on top of the mics. And so I want to maybe get some of those. And then lenses. There's lenses that you can put on your smartphone to make your video quality slightly better or a lot better. So I'm interested in exploring all those. They're actually all seem really affordable. Like the lens kit that I saw was $35 and I'm like, wow, that's way cheaper than like a $500 camera. So if that's all I can swing right now, then why not like take it to the next level, experiment with that. So I'm excited about that. Also, I owe some of you some things from the giveaways. From the February giveaway, I still owe the gift card. I sent the book, but I owe the gift card. Oh no, the January giveaway, I still owe the gift card. February giveaway, I still owe the book and the gift card, and that's because I'm so sorry, I haven't even been able to get the book for myself because my finances just like totally exploded in February. And so I'm so sorry, but I haven't forgotten. I got into an accident like a few weeks ago. It wasn't my fault, and I'm getting a small check from that. So, well, not small, but it's not like, oh, I'm not like balling all of a sudden, right? It's just gonna kind of help me get by. So, I'll definitely get that to you all hopefully by the end of May, but I have not forgotten. I will never do a giveaway and not send what I say, even if it takes me like months to send it. That being said, that's why I'm not doing giveaways anymore, because I'm like just not in a financially good place right now. And I also realized that the main reason I was doing giveaways, besides the fact that I really do love sharing and I really do love to like share the love, but there was kind of a more insidious reason behind it, I realized, which is that I didn't think that I deserved anything. And so by sharing and giving away, I felt like that was the only way that I would deserve anything nice for myself, even though I couldn't really afford to do it, So I'm still happy to follow through with the giveaways from January and February, but for the foreseeable future, until I get more financially stable, I won't be doing any more giveaways. I might start doing tarot giveaways if I start doing tarot card readings again. I might do those for free, but as of now, I need all of my money, all of my energy, all of my focus for me, because I'm just in such a like chaotic place in my life, financially, mentally, emotionally, like career-wise, just all sorts of all the ways. Like I'm just like, what's happening in my life? I don't know. So I need all my energy, focus, and resources for myself at the moment. But eventually, I do want to. Once my cup is full, I will share. But I gotta focus on getting my cup full first, That's where I'm at. So fill your cup, people. If your cup is not full, make sure you're getting your cup filled. That's all I got for you today. Until next time, much love.